What you're about to hear did not feel like a typical Super Bowl halftime show. This wasn't just lights, dancers, and hit songs. This felt like a statement, a moment. Almost like a cultural takeover happening live in front of over 100 million people. Bad Bunny didn't just perform at Super Bowl 60. He turned the world's biggest stage into a powerful, unapologetic celebration of Latino identity, unity, and resistance. And when Cardi B, Karol G, Pedro Pascal, Jessica Alba, and even Alex all started appearing on that stage one by one, it became clear this wasn't random. This was planned, this was symbolic, and this had a message. Before we break down every hidden detail, every cameo, and what this performance really meant, make sure you hit subscribe because this halftime show was way deeper than most people realized. Bad Bunny has never been just an artist. From the beginning of his career, he's used his voice for more than music. Whether it was speaking out about Puerto Rico's political issues, protesting corruption, or openly criticizing immigration policies and ICE, he's built a reputation as someone who refuses to stay silent. So when the NFL announced he would headline the halftime show, fans already knew this wasn't going to be a safe performance, and the timing couldn't have been more intense. Conversations around immigration, Latino identity in America, and political tensions have been at a high. Bad Bunny stepping onto that stage wasn't just a booking. It was a cultural moment waiting to happen. From the second the show started, the visuals were chaotic, colorful, and loud, like a reggaeton carnival exploding on screen. But if you looked closely, it wasn't just a party. The set design looked like the world's biggest party gone wrong. Broken elements, distorted lighting, and a slightly unsettling tone ran through the performance. It was intentional. Then the surprises began. First, Cardi B appeared, not just as a cameo, but standing proudly beside Bad Bunny. Her words backstage said it all. She talked about how proud she was of him for standing up against IC and how everything felt aligned. That wasn't small talk. That was a direct reference to the message behind the performance. Then Karol G joined him, a full circle moment. She reflected on how they once collaborated as rising artists, and now here they were, on the biggest stage in the world, representing Latin music at its peak. But the cameos didn't stop with musicians. Pedro Pascal walked on stage. Jessica Alba appeared. Alex Earl joined the scene. This wasn't random celebrity placement. These were Latino and culturally influential figures stepping into the frame as if to say, "We are here. We are visible. We are united." The reactions started pouring in immediately. Social media exploded. Some people thought it was just visually wild and entertaining. Others instantly picked up on the political undertones. Even country star Kane Brown commented on it, saying he felt the performance was very visual and stimulating. But most importantly, he noticed that Bad Bunny had a message, and he got it on TV. That's the key part. He got it on TV. Fans online were praising how bold it felt. Latino viewers especially felt seen in a way halftime shows rarely allow. Others debated whether politics should be mixed with entertainment, but that debate only made the performance louder. Here's what many people missed. The chaotic party gone wrong theme symbolized the idea that what should be celebration, culture, diversity, identity, is often disrupted by political tension and social issues. The distorted visuals weren't random stage art. They reflected disorder beneath celebration. Cardi B's specific mention of ICE wasn't accidental either. That tied directly into Bad Bunny's history of activism and why this performance felt like more than music. And the lineup of celebrities, notice how many of them are either Latino, vocal about cultural identity, or influential among younger generations. This wasn't just a performance. It was a visual statement of solidarity. Entertainment insiders are already calling this one of the most layered halftime performances in recent history. Industry analysts say this felt similar to when artists like Beyoncé or Shakira used the stage to celebrate culture. Sharper political undertones, music critics noted that Bad Bunny managed to keep the energy of a reggaeton party while sneaking in symbolism that most casual viewers wouldn't fully decode until later. Some insiders even say the NFL knew exactly what they were doing by choosing him, tapping into a younger, more global, more diverse audience. For Bad Bunny, this cements him as more than a superstar. He's now officially in the category of artists who use the biggest platforms to say something meaningful. For Cardi B and Karol G, this reinforced their cultural power and loyalty to their roots. For the NFL, this signals a shift. They are embracing artists who bring cultural and political weight, not just radio hits. And for Latino representation in mainstream American entertainment, this was a landmark moment. This performance will be compared to Shakira and Jennifer Lopez's halftime show, which also celebrated Latino culture. But the difference, that show celebrated, Bad Bunny's show confronted. It will also be compared to Beyoncé's politically charged Super Bowl performance years ago. The difference here is the focus on immigration, identity, and unity within the Latino community. Bad Bunny didn't just perform. He made a statement that millions of people are still unpacking. The cameos, the visuals, the energy, it was all part of something bigger than music. Now the question is, was this the boldest halftime show in Super Bowl history? Or did it go too far for a sports event? Tell me what you think in the comments.